Stanley Lang, and welcome to this broadcast. This is the beginning of a series that I'm going to do on the subject of how to reverse diabetes. Now, for most people, when they have diabetes, the best that they can hope for is what we would call controlling diabetes. And controlling diabetes is better than not controlling diabetes, but the target of this series of discussions and broadcasts is going to be on actually reversing diabetes. So the question often comes up, well, does reversal of diabetes mean a cure of diabetes? And the answer is no. We don't usually change the body's chemistry back to the level that it was before the person became diabetic, but we can reverse the chemistry to the point that the blood sugar and other markers that we can measure look like somebody who is very normal. Now, if that person goes on out and starts eating the wrong foods, they will quickly become overtly diabetic again. But we can completely reverse the diabetes in terms of its expression through the lifestyle strategies that I'm going to be promoting over the next few weeks. One question that I also get is, how long does it take to reverse the diabetes if we're starting on the process? In general, most people can completely reverse their diabetes in 9 months if they follow the program that I'm going to be outlining. Now, as part of this program, I'm going to be presenting this reversal process in a whole person or holistic approach using a Christian worldview. Now, the reason that I'm going to do it this way is because I believe that to completely reverse diabetes, one has to approach it in terms of body, mind, and spirit health, or whole person health. And the spiritual perspective that I have is from a Christian perspective. It's the only one that I can really speak about, and it's the one that is proven to be real in my life. So that's what I'm going to be talking about intermittently. Now, a lot of diabetes reversal is the practical nuts and bolts of how do you eat right, how do you exercise. That doesn't have a lot of spiritual content, but there are also elements that have to do with controlling chronic stress, changing your self-image, being able to visualize yourself as being normal weight. And that does require significant improvement in addressing your spiritual health issues and your emotional health issues, all of which I approach from a Christian worldview. So if you're interested in how to reverse diabetes permanently, I encourage you to tap into the series of hangouts and broadcasts I'll be doing over the next few weeks. But understand that it is going to be from a particular perspective. Now, by looking at it from a Christian perspective, I do not mean to indicate that people that are not Christians can't benefit from this. And I'm not going to be making an effort to convert anybody, but I'm going to be using Christian principles, particularly the disciplines of the Christian spiritual approach to spiritual health, such as how do you control anger? How do you heal anger? How do you heal unforgiveness and resentment? These are spiritual issues, but they impact very much on how much chronic stress a person has, and that impacts greatly on whether or not you're going to reverse your diabetes. So again, over the next several weeks, I'm going to be addressing physical, emotional, spiritual, and family issues as they relate to completely reversing diabetes. And if you follow along, you're going to get a lot of information that will help you to be successful in this area. Now, if you're really serious about entering into this program in a more complete way with a lot more structure to it, at the end of each one of these hangouts, there's going to be a link to my program that is called Heal the Stress, Lose the Weight. And this is a strategy that is designed to help you reverse all of the chemistry that we're going to be talking about in this program. So if you want something that's more structured, I encourage you to click on the link at the bottom of this video. It will take you to some more detailed information, and it'll teach you a lot about what I'm going to be talking about here, but in more detail. And you can decide if you want to be part of the larger program. But in the meantime, I will be giving this information regularly for the next few weeks. So I wish you well on your journey to either controlling weight or actually reversing diabetes. If you know somebody who's diabetic and might be interested in this kind of a program, I encourage you to get them to tap into this information. Some of it's going to be very unique, I guarantee. I wish you well. God bless, and have a great day.